Hey guys, what is up? Mike here, Laker Talk. Let's talk Laker basketball. So the Lakers lose to the Denver Nuggets, second preseason game of the year. And a lot of things the Lakers need to work on. This is preseason, so let's talk about some of the things. We can make an hour-long video on all the problems the Lakers are going through in this particular game that we saw, and all the things that we would love to fix, but I'm gonna touch on a few. And I wanna talk about Brandon Ingram in particular. But overall, not having Brook Lopez in there at the 5 position to stretch the floor for us is a biggie. Okay, so getting Brook Lopez back, because right now Zubac started at the 5, played 18 minutes, didn't even shoot the ball once, and I think he had three turnovers. So just getting Brook Lopez back would be a huge asset to the Lakers, because he will slow the game down for us, and he can stretch the floor, and he's a really good passer at the high post and above the 3-point line at the top of the key. So that's the biggie. Secondly, that leads me into the pace that the Lakers are playing at. A very erratic pace. Obviously, it's like they're very energized, and that caused a lot of turnovers. Everybody is playing super fast. Now, Lonzo plays at a fast pace. He pushes the ball up the floor. He has a transition game that he gets the ball up the floor, but the Lakers have to learn, and this is preseason, the Lakers have to learn when those opportunities are available and when to slow it down. All right, when those opportunities are available, take advantage of them. When you slow it down, slow it down. As we can see, the Lakers did not have any part of any half-court offense. The Lakers did not have any, and they say that Luke Walton hasn't been working on that as of yet. But so the Lakers, we need to work on some sort of half-court offense. But when Lonzo is in that transition game and he's pushing the ball to the floor, the Lakers, in the starting lineup that is, doesn't have any shooters. Now, the Lakers played well in the first quarter, got sloppy in the second, end of the second quarter, got blown out really sloppy in the third quarter. Lonzo started pretty well, twisted his ankle, had some turnovers, played sloppy, but kind of left the game midway. The Lakers got it back close in the fourth quarter, but still lost. Kyle Kuzma had an excellent game. He's shining. I'll talk about him in another video, but Lakers really don't have any in their. If we look at the Lakers starters, we don't have anybody to stretch the floor. Okay, Caldwell Pope can't stretch the floor. He's a streaky offensive shooter. Brandon Ingram. Okay, I'm going to talk about him right now in a second. But Julius Randle, he's still a bull in the China shop. He's going to be gone by All-Star break, in my opinion. Definitely not getting picked up at the end of this year. This is his 4th year. He still looks exactly the same. Okay, he doesn't know how to stop, take a breath, observe the floor, read. He doesn't know how to read anything. He's just put his head down and he goes at it, and it's wild. He'll end up with a double-double, but at the end of the day, it distracts from so many things that we could do well. But it leads me to our franchise player that everyone talks about in this offseason, and who Magic touted as he wants this guy to score 20 points a game, and he wants to be our franchise guy, and that is Brandon Ingram. What's going on with Brandon Ingram? Okay, here's the problem with Brandon Ingram, guys. Brandon Ingram is being touted as this guy that he cannot be right now. Okay, and it all comes down to Brandon's ability. Brandon's genetic makeup doesn't allow him to be this player that he actually wants to be on the floor. He's playing way faster than he's really capable of playing. Okay, Brandon Ingram is, what is it, 6'9" or whatever his size is. His freakish length and his genetic makeup, I think he has a genetic makeup of, you would call either fast twitch muscles or slow twitch muscles. A fast twitch muscle guy that size would be like the Greek freak, right? He can move a little quicker, he has a quicker first step, he has a quicker shot, and he can do things at a quicker pace, okay? Brandon Ingram has more of a slower, laid back twitch type of muscle, if you will, right? And what happens is he tries to play fast, and when he plays fast, he's just, everything is predictable when he takes his first step, when he takes his steps to the rim. You can kind of read his steps coming, and so defenders get there, and what happens, it forces him to either shoot over them or to shoot above them, shoot around them, try to get around them. And everything that Brandon Ingram does is forced. Everything is forced, 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 forced. He works so hard to get one shot off, and that is because everything that he does is predictable. And that's because he's not as quick as what he wants to be. And so that also plays a role in his jump shot. When he takes his jump shot, he moves quicker than what he really should be moving at to get his shot off, and that forces his shots to be long. Okay, now if what Ingram should do, and this would not allow him to be this dominant offensive player, he needs to let the game come to him. He needs to kind of post up on the outside like what Kyle Kuzma would do, and just take some jump shots or whatnot. And if the shot's not open, pass the ball, move the ball, okay? If you might have to take less than 10 shots a game, but that way the game would be, it would be more poised for him, and it wouldn't seem as erratic. And then as he builds his strength and gets a little more stronger, then he can kind of create more and do more on the offensive end in terms of beating guys. But right now he's trying to beat guys, but everything is predictable, and defenders are getting there. And so now he has to work extremely hard to just get a shot off. So the point here is that his genetic makeup allows him to do a lot of other freakish stuff really well, but it's not his game right now to be playing as fast as he tries to play on the floor right now. So that's what we're seeing out of Brandon Ingram. Everybody wants him to be this player, but he's not ready yet. That's going to come in a couple years, in my opinion. And so we just need to kind of slow down. And you can see Kyle Kuzma is the type of guy who has faster twitch muscles. He has a faster release. He plays more poised. He can beat his man off the dribble and things like that. And the game looks a lot easier to him. And so right now, a lot of the Lakers players, the starters, are making the game extremely hard for themselves. And so I think when we get Brook Lopez back and these guys starts to calm down, they would complement Lonzo's game a lot better, and the game would get a little bit easier as we go throughout the season. That's my thoughts on this game. Hit me up in the comments below. My battery's about to run out. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing. As always, follow me on Twitter at MikeSportsLA. Till next video, guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.